It's like 2:15 maybe, around 2:15 in the morning, I don't know. My house is like living in a greenhouse. Right now I was smelling paint thinner earlier. I can smell turpentine, gas all over. If you notice, my skin is starting to show reflections of being like bleaches, little spots of white all over, little spots of white. This spot right here, I don't think it was bleach. It was a pox. I think this was meant to cover it up. And I know I can see here it's a red. Looks like it's almost peeling. It's peeling and there's dark circles under my eyes. I'm living in a greenhouse. I I turned that on, the AC right there. I'm trying to put, like, you see that white sheet right there. I'm trying to cover there's about this much from the floor to the bottom of the wall there, the ledge. It's still coming in. I can smell gas. I turned that off. I have the fan on. I'm trying to have the fan like push against the wall, whatever it can, just to clear the passageways to get the fresh air in from there. The fresh air comes in. I'm trying to push. I'm trying every which way I can just to get a good night's sleep when I can't. My head right here and here is being squeezed, is in pain. I've got some people in here. They're calling me old whores. They're calling me, telling me the color of their eyes. That's their eyes. Like they're threatening me. I have never felt so ashamed. Even though one thing, I can look anybody in the eye and say I'm not a whore. Or maybe a lot of things, but I'm not a whore. That's me. A judgment day, I'll be judged. I'm not a whore. I am not a whore. A whore, by definition, is a person who sells her body for money. I'm not a whore. I'm not a whore. However, I've been accused of a lot of things, and that I'm not taking. The most that I've used along the lines of drugs would be marijuana. I bought some gummies about a year ago and I still have some of them there. I have like 4 pieces. I don't want them because I don't like that. I don't like it. As a teenager, I used it, but I don't. I'm not a drug user. One time, I had a piece of crack. Somebody, well, twice. There was one who was younger, like a teenager again. My cousin went to buy weed. They gave him crack instead. They were looking for a customer. They said they didn't have weed, and he came back with this little thing. We didn't even know what it was. And we just eventually threw it away because we didn't know how to light it. We didn't know what to do with it. I guess they just wanted to turn us into addicts to see if we would come back for more. I guess it feels really good when you smoke it. I don't know. But anyway, threw it away. And one more time I encountered it. My family, my relatives have some at a dry cleaner place. 3 dry cleaning uh, premises or businesses in Ohio. And was cleaning, emptying. You check the pants and the shirts, the pockets before they go in the machine, and kick him out. And I took it. I don't know what possessed me. It was in a little packet. I took it upstairs. I had it there for about 6 months, and it was larger in the room than anything else to me for those 6 months. Fear. No, I did. This was not me on crack because I didn't smoke it. Like, what if they come when I'm not here, my relatives, and they check the pocket and they see the drugs in there? They're going to think I'm using drugs. Maybe I should just pour it down the sink. Maybe I should put it in a garbage bag, tie the bag. But what if the breeze blows the bag and it comes out and they're going to think that I'm using drugs? I was living in a nightmare for 6 months. I don't do drugs. Turned out, I put it down the sink. Now I felt I had to burn it out or something. I nearly, the rubber part of the sink is a good thing it was a double sink. I burned the rubber. I am not a drug user. That was one of the closest encounters I had with drugs. Those two times, anything other than weed. So I'm not taking that either. I don't use drugs. And this neural monitoring, what they call where you download or whatever you download your memories, I'll let them download it if I have to once this goes to court. And most of you will probably agree to it. No matter what an unspeakable past I have, I'm gonna do it. I don't think I'll have a choice. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I haven't committed murder. I'm not a whore. I'm not a drug dealer. I'm not a drug user. I haven't killed anyone. I had some follies in my youth of a more, well, mischievous nature. That was between me and my dad. Nothing sexual. It was my escapades in school. I used to take it, what he called my money, because I was stealing from me, and spend it on my friends all over. But that was like misdemeanors. Like for him, not misdemeanor in court. It was my money. I was a teenager. As he would call himself, he's my humble servant, or he was my humble servant, and I was spending my own money stupidly. He was more concerned of where I was going, if I was going to put myself in danger. As a dad, the money wasn't the problem. It's the disobedience was the problem, and not knowing where the hell I was. Like spending the whole afternoon over from school, walking all over the town, going to the movies, and he didn't know where I was. That was his main concern. Well, whatever it is, whatever it was, like I'm being accused of all these things, like it's a problem. Like it's a problem. Whatever these people are accusing me of, they want me to say things, say other things, and I want to say it, but I want to say it in court. These are not judge, jury, and executioners. These are gang stalkers. These people have no legal rights. Eventually, they won't have any human rights either. Just like how I don't seem to have any. They're going to do the same thing to them. My face is peeling. It's peeling. Like when I smell the gas and it revs up, it starts to get red. It's peeling. It's like I'm having a chemical burns. I don't go in the sun. My face is so discolored, it's unbelievable. It's so discolored. My arms, look at that. It's like, it looks like an alligator's back, like it has scales on it. Dried and hard, all these pores. These are chemicals. I don't know, like a reaction to them. Prolonged periods of being exposed to chemicals. But whatever this is, it's not good. And like everywhere you go, what I've found, places that I've worked, it feels like I don't know if this is true or they're actually doing this, but some places that I've worked, it's almost like they're trying to make me believe that these people I've come into contact with are involved in this. Well, maybe some of them. I don't know how many. They all want my inheritance. This is about my inheritance. It's not about like eating my flesh when I'm dead or some bullshit. They want my inheritance. These people mashed, smashed, rearranged, tore apart my existence, not my life, my existence, every part that would make up a life, a survival mode, a thriving, a barely living, a barely breathing. Every stage from being on top to being on the complete bottom. Vulnerable in bed. Right now it's Oh, you have no idea what I'm smelling. I promise you, my head is hurting so bad. These people tore through my life. They tore through it, mangled it, twisted it, beat it, stomped on it into submission. But they can't break my spirit, and that's what's hurting their pride. Imagine one man, one slighted little Mexican man, is mainly behind this, and the rest of them are trying to please him because he's hacking everyone and he's recording what they're doing and using it as blackmail. And everybody is on me, but because when they get a whiff of whatever the drug is, and I believe this adrenochrome may have a lot to do with it. Crack they can buy anywhere. Crack they can buy anywhere. Cocaine they can buy anywhere. A gang stalker is not drugs that's motivating them. It's something that provides something different from just regular drugs that is being cooked on a stove. There's something else they want. My theory, and it may be, is this neural linking, is a neural monitoring. I don't know if they're putting it here or where they're putting it, and then it's a microchip and they're hooking onto it. One day, it was a Sunday, I believe, it was like, I don't know, maybe like 3 months ago, or I just sat right here and I felt like something descending on me, just like that. They were talking, of course, going, talking. And like an image of a field with butterflies, but it was just an image. It was a still. It was just like somebody took a snapshot of something. And I just felt happy, deliriously happy, and I was laughing. It lasted for about 30 seconds to a minute. Then I just turned it off, whatever it was. There were no wires. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a laser being directed here or what. I think that's what they're selling to people. But when they turn it off, the people are angry and mean as fucking shit. There's nobody happy here. It's all angry motherfuckers, man. Angry wildebeests. Fighting for a little laugh energy. Whatever the fuck it is. I think it's a joke. Because I'm laughing. I don't know what the fuck I'm laughing at. It's just the stupidest thing. Unless there was crack somewhere and I inhaled it. Come on. If I promise you, you have no idea what I'm going through here with these smells. It's coming from these vents. It has to be. I don't know. I don't want to put down here for you to see it. All the places with little creases all around, I'm trying to cover them up. I'm still smelling it. This is to make me look like a crazy lady, but if you're not in my apartment, you can't know what I'm going through. Everything is hurting right now. This craziness, all mean, all these people mean as shit. Nasty, looking for a little laugh energy. Like a little crack-like symptom or whatever that was. I can't see hurting somebody over that. Man, go watch a comedy show. Watch a movie on TV. Laugh. Natural laughter. Do something funny. Watch somebody do something funny and you pay them the appropriate fee they're asking for to watch it. A movie, a show, a live comedy, a theater, what? Get on a plane, go to Broadway and wow yourself there for a couple of hours or 4 hours. Go again the next night if you want to until you get tired of it. What's the big deal here? If that's what it is, I don't know. But I wasn't attached to anything unless, like I said, they smoked me out with crack or because I was sitting right here in the chair. I was laughing at them because I don't know what it was. But I didn't want it. If it's something that's satanic in nature, I don't want it. If it's something that would turn me into them, I definitely don't want it. And none of you should want to test it out either. Because apparently you get hooked on it. So don't test it. Don't. Fuck. I gotta take this off. And because I'm gonna pass out. It's all over my chest. They don't want y'all. They want y'all hooked on this. Do not get hooked on it. Try it. Don't try it.